3 potential options. CM Punk's mystery favor ahead of WrestleMania 41. CM Punk has officially secured his dream of headlining WrestleMania. The contract signing for his WrestleMania 41 main event match against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins was a deeply emotional moment for Punk this past Friday on SmackDown. The big question now is, what could that favor be? Here are 3 potential options as WWE hypes the build for this match in a few weeks. First, a future world title match. One of the most straightforward possibilities is Punk using his favor to guarantee himself a future shot at a world championship. Whether it's the undisputed WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship, Punk ensuring he remains in the title picture even after WrestleMania would be a logical move. If there's only one thing that would mean more than a main event spot on the biggest show of the year, it's winning the title in that spot. Punk doesn't necessarily need a championship to be over with the WWE Universe, but the fan interest in him suggests he's potentially earned the right for another run. If he wants another shot, and why wouldn't he? Punk might be playing the long game to cement his status as a top contender. Paul Heyman in his corner at WrestleMania. One of the most compelling options would see CM Punk bringing Paul Heyman to his side at WrestleMania 41. Punk already teased this idea when he was asked by Heyman about a favor during the Wiseman's issues with the Bloodline. At that time, Heyman begged Punk to take me with you. Ultimately, that led to Punk helping Roman Reigns at War Games and saying the favor would eventually need to be paid. Aligning with Heyman would be the perfect way to build a rivalry between Punk and Roman Reigns, who has relied on Heyman as his wise man for years. So too, a Punk-Heyman alliance at WrestleMania would make sense given their shared history. Heyman famously managed Punk during his legendary 434-day WWE Championship reign. If Punk's favor means Heyman stands in his corner for the main event, it could create an interesting dynamic and raise speculation on whether Heyman would ultimately betray Roman. While less likely, one of the most shocking possibilities would be Punk calling in his favor for Paul Heyman to betray Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. This wouldn't just be Heyman siding with Punk over Reigns, but abandoning his tribal chief in the process. Given WWE's love for shocking moments, it cannot be completely ruled out. A shot at The Rock and Cena. Another intriguing possibility is that Punk's favor has something to do with The Rock and John Cena. At Elimination Chamber, Punk was primarily screwed over by Seth Rollins, but Cena was happy to pounce on an opportunity. He won the match and moved on to earn a spot in the Mania main event and a title shot. That hasn't sat well with Punk, who was quick to call out Cena and The Rock on the Monday following that PL. What if Punk decided he wanted to teach both a lesson after he wins his WrestleMania triple threat match? The idea that Punk might ask Heyman to use his clout to get Punk involved in whatever The Rock and Cena have planned could work. In fact, if Cena beats Cody Rhodes, Punk coming out at the end of the night on night 2 to challenge Cena would be a huge shock. If Punk demands a one-on-one match, it would be a long-awaited showdown that WWE fans have wanted for years. It would also play into Punk's desire to bring Cena back from the dark side. He could push for a stipulation where the winner of his triple threat match with Reigns and Rollins gets added to the undisputed WWE Championship match, but that would arguably take away from the Cena and Rhodes match instead of creating an even bigger spectacle for WrestleMania's main event.